What's up, dude? Black Eyes here with the Gamers Revolution, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about why Bushwhacker is the best mercenary and the 7 reasons behind it. The first one is because he could use his turret to protect the objective, and it doesn't even have to be the main objective. He could also use the side objective to protect, and the side objectives are usually one of the most important objectives because, for example, in Train Yard, if you let the enemy team deploy C4 and blow up the wall, that limits your team to only use one path to get to the bomb. So to protect that or to avoid that completely, you could place the turret right in the line of sight of where the enemy team has to plant the C4 to blow up that wall, and then they can't do it because once they try, before they even notice that they're getting shot by the turret, they're gonna be dead. So the second reason is that the turret can watch your flank, and this is like one of the most important things because it can be placed on the flank for kills or for an alert, because once the turret starts shooting and gets a couple of hit markers, it shows up in your screen, so you know that somebody's on your flank. So you don't necessarily need to let the turret get kills, because in most cases you might not get a kill. Somebody might get shot like halfway down and then they go back for cover. So that's letting you know that somebody is there and they're gonna try to destroy the turret. So all you have to do is run to the turret and shoot the person around the cover because they're already low health because the turret already got him to like 50%. The third thing is the turret can be used to distract the enemy, and this is something I do a lot, is you could place the enemy where, if you know the enemy had to go through a corner and turn the corner, you could place the turret right in front of where the enemy is going to turn. And the reason you do that is because once the enemy turns, they're going to get shot by the turret and then they're going to go back. Mind you, you could be right behind the enemy in that corner and just shoot them while they try to take out the turret, and you get like a couple kills over that. The most I ever got was a quad feed from doing that. And the fourth reason is because it could be used as cover fire, which is really an important thing. And what cover fire is basically it could be, you can place a turret so it covers your teammates, or when you're doing the objective, to cover yourself. And basically you're placing it so that it doesn't necessarily get kills, but you're placing it so that it's watching your back. So when somebody comes around, they're not gonna get killed, but they're gonna get shot a couple times, which is gonna make them back off while you finish the objective. And that's not gonna really hold up. So once you do the objective, you really have to, like, if you have another turret, place it down somewhere else or get ready to get into a gunfight. The fifth reason is because the turret could be used as a last-minute defense. And what's good about this is, like, when you're in a gunfight, because a couple times I'm in a gunfight and I'm shooting them and I had to reload because I just killed somebody else, and I had to reload in the middle of the gunfight instead of switching to my pistol or whatnot, because if they have a whole bunch of health left and I switch to my pistol, I'm most likely gonna die because they're still using an assault rifle or some machine gun or a shotgun. So what I do is place on the turret and then start reloading, because now the enemy team is gonna either do two things. They're gonna run away from the turret, or they're gonna start shooting the turret while you finish reloading. And by the time you reloaded, the turret might get like 2 or 3 shots before it gets destroyed, and you're already reloaded, so you could easily take out the enemy. So it's really good for last-minute defense. The sixth reason is because it can hold down an area. You place a turret properly, it can hold down an area by itself. No need for anybody else. And the good thing is because you could use this to hold down an area to limit the enemy team. So another example is Train Yard. When the enemy teams are jumping into that building to go and destroy the wall, they could jump into the building and they're covered, but there's only one exit, is that little door. So if you place a turret right there, once they jump over it, they're gonna get killed, or they're gonna get damaged a lot, that they're gonna have to go somewhere else and go a different direction, which is limiting the path. So now they can only go right out in the open to destroy the wall. So now that's like a path that you know they're gonna take, so you can just camp it there, or you could have somebody watch it. Or if you have another Bushwhacker, you can also place a turret right there, so now that whole area and path is limited and it can only go one direction. The seventh reason is support fire, which is the best reason and the last reason. This is why it's the last, because it's the best. Because support fire is different from cover fire, because the support fire, it can give you support when you're defending an objective or a teammate or in a gunfight. So basically what support fire is that you know the enemy team is gonna go in a certain direction. So like if they have to deliver the objective and upload it, you have to place it right next to where they're gonna upload it and where your team is at. So this is not designed to hold down the area, it's designed to give you support, because once the enemy team rushes with like 3 or 4 guys and there's only 2 of you, you have another person now, because the turret is helping you out and damaging all of them at the same time. So now you have a better chance of beating a 2v4, winning a 2v4 situation. So that's why it's a really important aspect of Bushwhacker, and why it's the best reason, because the support fire can get you a lot of assists and a lot of kills, just because in situations where you're outnumbered, it's always helpful to have somebody or something shooting and getting kills or doing damage on the other person. Because even if you think about it this way, if you have a pistol and the other guy has an assault rifle, in most cases you can kill them with the pistol if you have the turret, because the turret is doing so much damage on them, and that's the aspect you could think about it like that. So those are the 7 reasons why Bushwhacker is a must-have, and to me is one of the best mercenaries in the game. I might do on 7 reasons why other mercenaries are the best, or why they're a must-use mercenary. But for the reason why I did Bushwhacker first is because I strongly believe in Bushwhacker, and I usually use him in 90% of my games, and he's always in my loadout. Even if I don't use him, he's in one of my 3 mercenary spots. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed.